Peace and blessings, family. Just wanted to check in. It's been a minute. Wanted to do a little bit of science and knowledge. A lot of people uh, perceive their center of self, at least when they think about it, to be up here where they consider thought to be processed and had. But I've never seen anybody grasp their head and say they feel it, or grasp their head and say from the bottom of their soul. You feel what I'm saying? And since we are not our bodies, we are our souls, we are our consciousness, right? Um, where do you think that consciousness resides within you? Because if you ponder and contemplate upon it, I'm sure you'll realize after some time of consideration that this is not where you are. This is not where your consciousness resides. Um, think for a moment if you said something like from the bottom of my heart, or I felt that in my soul. Typically the same type of gesture would occur. You'd reach for your body, right? Um, and essentially, a lot of people don't know that we have a brain here, a mind right in here, that processes things very similar to the way this brain works. It's not talked about a lot. But there's a processing center here that works in conjunction with here, and they're connected, right, through the spinal cord. Your body is a network, and of course you know that. So a lot of the processing, what you feel, how you feel, is actually closer to your heart than your head. And so when we think about consciousness and our soul, and perhaps where it might be stored, if you could consider it stored in your body, it's not. But if you were to personalize your body to your consciousness, the place where your consciousness sits when you are manifesting that presence in your body is not your head. Just like you don't see with your eyes. All your eyes are portals. They're like windows. Windows don't manifest what's outside. They just allow what's outside to be viewed inside. Right? They don't make the vision. They don't filter anything other than whatever the glass is that it comes through. If there's glass at all, it could just be a hole in the wall. Nonetheless, the portal through which you perceive things, whether it be visually, orally, or whatever, those are just passageways or portals to the mind, where the actual images and sounds, the vibrations, are processed. And it's all vibration, color, sound, literally vibration, of the same nature, just different frequencies, right? So the mind processes these things and then allows you to even further establish, after processing, what that feels like, whether it is essentially, emotionally, physically, it could be intuitively, but we are complex, diverse, and multifaceted, beyond computer level manifestations. And so your soul, your consciousness, your independent program that runs your user interface, is, while it's able to tap into the user interface, is really connected to a larger source. And we almost we remote control our body. It's done without thinking a lot of times, or without conscious thought. But think about how your body moves. It's all done by remote. You can wiggle your toe right now. Try it. Wiggle your left toe. The fact that you either did it or didn't do it is neither here nor there. If you did it, you consciously sent a signal remotely to another part of your body while listening to me and processing all of this at the same time. This is my point. And even if you didn't do it, you thought about it. And so in some other universe, on a multiversal level, you did do it. So it doesn't matter. I'm saying it so it happened. Y'all got to realize how time and space really work and don't work. It's everything is going on at the same time, and nothing is happening at all. And you have to embrace all of that in order to even begin to in some type of sane way, comprehend and proceed forward. This is why the world is crazy. This is why people seem unstable and everything seems uh, all over the place. It's because it literally is. We all contribute to what we see. On a grand scale, we all contribute into what we see and hear and feel, and that's where the matrix is. We are the matrix. We combine our conscious reality to form what you see in your user interface. The same way you can personalize your phone to just the apps and just the experience you want to have, and yet it's connected to everything. So ultimately, if and when you want, you can have any and everything on that phone. You can have any and everything within yourself, just the same way. The phone is an extension of you, literally. So what do we do before the phones? We still had this knowledge. Knowledge isn't new. It it only manifests itself as energy signature when you focus on it. It's not new. You can tap into knowledge anytime you want. All you gotta do is sit down and be still and think. Nonetheless, just wanted to check in, do some chit chat, do a little 7 minute, vibe session. Let me know what y'all think about, anything that was said in the comments, if you're feeling it, if you don't feel it. Nonetheless, just want to reiterate that when we think about our soul, our control center, just understand that it's not up here. And so a lot of times when you are up here, you're in the wrong place. So move accordingly, right? Peace and blessings, everybody. One love.